As discussions surrounding LGBTQ plus rights continue to evolve globally, one particular aspect sparks varied opinion within the African continent: the notion of clerical blessings for same-sex couples. This video was made possible by Mizizi International, the official African Diaspora Clothing Brand. Visit MiziziShop.com for more information. In this diverse and complex landscape, attitudes towards the intersection of religious beliefs and LGBTQ plus acceptance diverge, offering a nuanced perspective on the ongoing dialogue about inclusivity and diversity in Africa. Before we dive into our topic today, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to our channels and ringing the bell to be notified about all our exciting future videos. The topic of homosexuality in Africa is complex and multifaceted, with diverse perspective and cultural understanding existing across the continent. In Africa, attitudes towards homosexuality vary widely, with some countries having more progressive views than others. The legal and social landscape surrounding homosexuality in Africa is constantly evolving, with ongoing discussions and debate shaping the future of LGBTQ plus rights in the region. On Monday, the Vatican's religious authority issued a policy statement signaling a significant shift by permitting Catholic clergy to bestow blessings upon unmarried and same-sex couples. This adjustment in stance by the Church, while noteworthy, is not without certain conditions. The Dicastery for the Doctrine of the Faith, sanctioned by Pope Francis, issued a declaration stipulating that blessings for unmarried and same-sex couples must refrain from incorporating any church rites suggestive of a marriage. The document emphasized that despite the blessings, the doctrinal stance on marriage remains unchanged, and the blessing itself doesn't signify an endorsement of the union. The announcement outlined that ordained ministers may grant a blessing when requested by a couple, even if their situation is deemed irregular, but emphasized the need to steer clear of any element reminiscent of a marriage ceremony to maintain pastoral sensitivity. The statement noted that the concession was extended for those who do not adhere to the norms of Christian moral doctrine, but sincerely seek a blessing. It urged priests to make decisions on a case-by-case basis, emphasizing they should not hinder or forbid the Church from offering support to individuals in any situation where they seek God's assistance through a straightforward blessing. This development builds upon a communication the Pope sent to two conservative cardinals, which was released in October. In that preliminary response, Pope Francis suggested that such blessings might be permissible under specific circumstances, emphasizing the importance of avoiding any confusion between the ritual and the sacrament of marriage. The newly issued document provides further details on the letter and reiterates the Catholic Church stance that marriage is considered a lifelong sacrament between a man and a woman. Although the practice of blessing same-sex couples was already established in some countries like Belgium and Germany, it lacked official approval from the Holy See until now. Since assuming office in 2013, Pope Francis has actively sought to reform church governance, fostering a less hierarchical structure that is more responsive to the needs of traditionally marginalized groups, despite encountering substantial internal resistance. However, the recent endorsement by Pope Francis for blessings of same-sex couples has generated confusion among many Africans, evoking a range of mixed emotions. In a conversation with DWTV, Mary Lesiba of South Africa explained, "As a Christian, I am very embarrassed. What the Pope did, he represented himself, not the whole of Christians. How can he say he's a Christian when he is busy approving such things?" Aya Eliane Bravo from Cameroon also highlighted similar discontent. "The decision does not make sense to me," he said. "It makes some of us start doubting religion or feeling reluctant or trying to lose my faith." The Vatican's doctrinal office clarified that such blessings are symbolic gestures, signaling God's inclusive embrace. Importantly, this decision doesn't alter the Church's stance on homosexuality, maintain the view that marriage is exclusively between a man and a woman, despite the Pope's previous endorsement of same-sex civil unions. In Africa, where numerous countries have legislation that limits the rights of LGBTQ plus individuals, some argue that there is no rationale for the Catholic Church's choice. Usman Mrong from Gambia told DW, "I think this is disheartening. Disheartening in the sense that the key person like that of the Pope will come up with such an idea, because same-sex marriage, both Islam and Christianity condemn it." Impaka Sambo attributes the exaggeration of the Pope's position to Western media, stating, "Culturally, Africa cannot accept homosexuality." Njeri, a member of the Kenyan LGBTQ plus community, expressed cautious optimism about the Pope's decision on same-sex blessings. "This feels like a positive step, even if it's small," she acknowledged. "Having the Pope recognize our relationship and offer blessings carries meaning in Kenya." However, Njeri emphasized that blessings alone are insufficient. Full marriage equality, legal protections, and social acceptance remain crucial hurdles for our community. Reverend Sean Cox, representing the South African LGBTQ plus organization Triangle Project, offered a different perspective. "While progress towards equality is always welcome, the Pope's proposal falls short of our needs," she explained. "A blessing as defined by Pope Francis, focusing on deepening one's relationship with God, something individuals can do privately without clerical involvement." Cox stressed that the focus should be on achieving concrete equality and eliminating discrimination. "The world needs to ensure everyone has equal access to rights and opportunities, regardless of their relationship or identities." Malawi resident Yamikani Zulu expressed mixed feelings about the Pope's decision on same-sex blessings. "Many churches are facing increasing pressure to be more inclusive," she acknowledged. "While some see this as a positive development, others like myself have concerns." Zulu believes the focus should be on maintaining traditional values and religious teachings. "This decision might lead to confusion and challenges within existing church communities," she explained. Across Africa, attitudes towards homosexuality vary widely, with evolving legal landscape, ongoing culture dialogues, and growing LGBTQ plus activism. So what do you think of our video? What are your thoughts on the Pope's declaration? Let us know what you think in the comments below, and as always, do subscribe to the New African channel for more exciting future videos.